Hello, KASPORTS boxing fans. It's your boy Kofi Basi Jr. And today we're here again on the Monday Boxing Madness, where we bring you all the highlights and all the fight news and everything that's happening in the world of boxing. Today, I'm about to bring you, some of the highlights from the fantastic fight that happened over the weekend in Saudi Arabia, where the world was able to see another undisputed world champion, and of course, also bringing news from the camp of Wasil Mohammed, who will be fighting very soon in Ghana in 2 weeks' time. A lot of exciting news that I have here to share with you, as well as the fact that very soon Tyson Fury will take on Alexander Usyk, and then other news also relating to these ones as well. So stick and stay, don't go too far. I'm going to take my first breather, and when I come back, I'm going to jump straight into the fight highlights. Stick and stay, don't go too far with me. It's your boy Kofi Basi Jr. All right, so if I'm jumping into the fight highlights over the weekend, Arta Beterbiev was in the fight with Dimitri Bivol for all the four titles in the light heavyweight division, and again we were able to crown another undisputed world champion. And it's in the name of Arta Beterbiev. He was able to edge over Dimitri Bivol by a majority decision, and is now the light heavyweight world. He's now the light heavyweight undisputed champion. So big congratulations going out to Arta Beterbiev. Of course, it didn't also go down without controversies, because one of the judges scored the fight 116, 112, and it's got like the boxing world talking as to whether the fight was a fair fight or not. To be fair, the fight was really a close fight. I mean, if you watch the fight, if you did watch the fight, you realize that it was a close fight and it could have gone either way. It could have been, I mean, if the result had gone for Dimitri Bivol, it would have also been a fair one. But the judges scoring made it like very, very like made it like a very wide gap, and that's what's causing like the brouhaha in world boxing at the moment. Sort of taking away the victory or the shine away from Arta Beterbiev because of the way the scoring went. But at the end of the day, the world was able to see another undisputed champion in the name of Arta Beterbiev. A huge congratulations going out to the man. It was a very good fight, a very strong 12 rounds fight. Arta Beterbiev started very, very slow, and in the beginning half of the round, the beginning round of the fights, most of the early rounds were scored for Dimitri Bivol. He was able to get like win a lot on many boxing fans who were watching on the night, and it did continue on, but towards like the halfway, that was when things switched up, and then we saw Dimitri Bivol All right, so guys, that's it from at the world of updates coming out from highlights. I'm going to jump in right into boxing news and discuss what's happening in the and discuss like the fight highlights also with you guys. So sorry, I'm going to discuss the boxing news with you. Sorry, the items that are making the news around the world. But before I do that, I'm going to take this last breather, and then we'll do the boxing news and the fight schedule that's coming up over the next following week. No, over this weekend too as well. So stick with me. Don't go too far. And this is my last breather, and we'll be back. All right. So first off, I'm going to start from the camp of Lomachenko. Lomachenko is contemplating on retiring. Many have said that's too early, but then if you look at his age, it's also like not a bad idea because it's also like a little bit old. So, but yeah, Lomachenko is considering retirement. As to whether that's going to happen or not, we're going to follow this story keenly. And if he puts any statement out there, we will be here to update you as well. Now, jumping into the camp of Sebastian Fandora. So, Fandora and Errol Spence has been agreed. So, these two guys will be, taking each other on, pending, but a rematch between either uh, Spence and Crawford, or if Fondora wins, then it means it's going to be a possible fight between Fondora and also Terence Crawford. So that's how like the contract is looking like. So as of now, the fight that has been agreed is between Sebastian Fondora and Errol Spence. The venue, the and then so details on the venue and when the fight is going to happen, that wasn't shared. But as soon as that is shared, we'll be here to update you guys as well. Now moving from um, Spence and Fandora, we jump straight into David Benavides versus David Morrell. So these guys have agreed to take on each other on 25th January in Las Vegas. So more details will be shared soon, but this agreement has been, or this fight has been agreed, I think, is verbally. And so when the rest of the details are shared by the promoter, which I feel like is definitely going to be like a Premier Boxing Championship, we would also be able to, bring you the update from that particular side too as well. So stick and stay. There are a lot of boxing updates coming, and you can't miss it. A lot is actually happening in boxing actually. So yeah. Also, the IBF has ordered for Martin Bakole to fight Ajit Kabeye as the final eliminator to Daniel Dubois title. So it's also a very exciting fight. I'm really looking forward to this one. Bakole versus Kabaye. I think it's a very good fight. Uh, Hopefully we get to see it. But of course, one fight where that Bakole has also like welcome is a possible fight against Anthony Joshua in Africa. I think it will be a fight that many Africans would love. And if it does happen, of course, it will be fantastic for world boxing. So yeah, that's it. With the news happening around the world, locally in Ghana, before coming to the show, I was sent a particular fight card which involved Wasiu Mohammed, and the news coming up from his camp is that he'll be fighting very soon in Ghana. So we'll stay. We're going to follow this story keenly, and then when we get any update from his manager or the fight matchmakers, we'll also like update boxing fans as well. So that's it for boxing news. Now let's talk about fight schedule and the fight that's scheduled to come up over the weekend. So this weekend, Tim Chu is back in the ring. He'll be taking on Bakram Matuzalev. Matazalev. I hope I'm mentioning the name right. The same card will feature Teles versus Gonzalez and Tapai versus Saavedra. So that's it happening on TBC. Exciting weekend coming up. Also on Saturday night live on Prime. You can't miss this one. You definitely cannot miss this one. But one particular news that I'm very excited about is the fact that we'll be seeing Wasiru back into the ring again. So I'll be following this one keenly and very, very very well, and then I'll be able to come back here and then update boxing fans as well. So yeah, guys, that's it for today. I've been your host, Kofi Basi Jr., and I brought you another edition of the Monday Boxing Madness. If you haven't followed our YouTube channel yet, please do that. Just go on YouTube, type KS Sports Boxing, and then follow us on there. Also, we are also big on Facebook, the same KS Sports Boxing. Follow us there, like us over there, share our content, and recommend us to any boxing lover so that they can follow us and like us as well. We are huge on Thread. We are big on Twitter. We are also on Instagram as well. So please just go on all these platforms and then follow us, support us. And as of now, we are the only channel that streams like live boxing from Africa, from Ghana. Like all the shows, think of it. Like all the shows that is happening in Ghana is live on KS Sports Boxing, and very big, respect to the team in Ghana for making this happen. Over the last weekend, they were in a Cropon in a 18 region, and they got a job done. Amazing, live on KS Sports Boxing. If you haven't watched the fight yet, go on there. You're going to see how Samuel Lai was crowned the UBO bantamweight champion in a fantastic and a brilliant manner. You will see the full fight between the Ghanaian Samuel Lai and also against the Nigerian opponent. That card also featured a return of Prince Okonate since he returned back from the UK, and then he was also in action. You can also catch that fight as well. So just go on there and then you'll be able to see it. Now I won't leave you without also let you know that another big event is happening in Ghana somewhere around November, October. There, I'm going to follow that, which will mark the return of Mohamed Aite, Holy Dubeto, and of course the only Olympian or the current Olympian in the last few years from Ghana, in the name of Samuel Techi. They will be fighting in Ghana very soon, and so we will also stream that fight also on our platform live on KS Sports Boxing. If you haven't followed us again, please make sure you follow all these our channels so that when these superstars out of Ghana are fighting, you'll be able to catch the update as well. Again, huge congratulations going out to Samuel Lai for getting the win. We'll be back here, God willing, next week in another edition of the Monday Boxing Madness. Until then, I want to say a huge huge credit, or give huge credit to my producer, Larry or Lawrence Cuyo, who's always bringing me all the news and giving me the updates on what's happening in the world of boxing. And also huge respect going out to the whole team, the whole KS Sports Boxing team in Ghana. We really appreciate what you guys are doing, and keep the work going, and hopefully when we are on top over there, we will celebrate the success together. So yeah, thank you for tuning in again to another Monday Boxing Madness. Larry, thank you for making this show happen. Opoku Amwako, thank you guys, all the behind the scene guys, MB, DC, Charles, Kwame, all of you, Cornelius, all of you. Thank you guys for making it happen and holding it down. I'll be back here again for another edition of the Monday Boxing Madness next week. Until then, have a very good evening and take care of yourself. Bye.